and welcome to Anne's Family Recipe. It is day 4 of Picky Eaters Week, and today we're talking all about snack time. This video was so fun because I did my first in-person collaboration with my friend Bethany. Now Bethany is not a YouTuber, but I've been following her at Waves and Lilacs on Instagram for about the past year or so. I really connected with everything that she shares, and we live relatively close together in the Pittsburgh area. So I brought a couple of my kids to her home last week. We got to hang out and make some delicious snacks together in her kitchen. And after you watch this video, make sure you subscribe to my channel because I'll be back tomorrow with tips and tricks for picky eaters. Today I'm here in the kitchen of my friend Bethany, and we're gonna make a ton of kid-friendly snacks. So would you tell us just a little bit about yourself?
Sure, yeah. So I'm Bethany. I run the blog Waves and Lilacs, which focuses on motherhood, the lifestyle blog, and kind of just everything that goes on in our lives right now. We have 3 kids. My husband Jake and I, we have 3 kids, Emmett, Hadley, and Juniper, and we live here in Pittsburgh.
Her kids are super cute and they're so kind. They gave us a grand welcome at the front door. This is the first time we're actually meeting in person here today. Oh, and that's Emmett. He's waving to you on camera. What would you say your most notable posts are? I would say they're your letterboards. Is that right? Or?
Yes, absolutely. Those letterboards seem to make everyone laugh, or they love them.
Yeah. So those posts are kind of meant to just show a little bit of the humorous side of motherhood and parenting. But also you have a strong Christian message and just a great message in general for mothers about the strength of or strong families.
Yeah, so we really like doing the letterboards. We like to have fun, we say, and just bring humor into it, but then while also sharing our love of God and family. Over here. Join in.
I really connected with everything that she shares on her Instagram, so I'm thrilled to be meeting Bethany and her family in person today. So now we're gonna get into some snacks. Okay. And I brought a couple things. We're making some indoor s'mores just using a microwave, and I brought a little kid-friendly charcuterie board. I know like cheese boards and charcuterie boards are very trendy right now, so I thought we could make kind of a simple kids version. Also, my kids are obsessed with Lunchables. I never buy them for them, but in the grocery store, that's the first thing they gravitate towards that they want to buy. So this is kind of my subtle alternative to the Lunchable, but definitely healthier, I'm sure. But Bethany has a couple more summery treats today to share. So we can talk about those right now before we invite more of the kids in to give everything a taste.
Yes. So we have froyo blueberries here, and then we also have watermelon popsicles. So I'll start with the blueberries here. This is very simple. My kids love fruit and blueberries, and they will just go through it so fast. And I feel like I could probably buy like just pints and pints of blueberries, and they would just eat all of them.
Oh yeah, we go through like a pint of strawberries a day. It's hard to keep it fresh and buy enough.
I have to like ration it out for them throughout the week. So
Emmett's calling everyone in for popsicles right now.
So really fast. So what I found though is that if you dip blueberries into yogurt, I use Greek yogurt just because that's what we have on hand.
Is that vanilla flavored?
And it is vanilla flavored. And I would recommend using vanilla. I think plain would just make it not quite as appealing for children.
Something with a little sweetness.
There's a little bit of sweetness to it. So I just scooped the yogurt in and I swirled it around gently so I wasn't mashing up the blueberries. And then what I did was I took a toothpick and just picked them all up and put them onto a cookie sheet with parchment paper or wax paper on top of it. And then you just freeze them for I think like 2 hours or so. Okay. So they're just really easy. And then blueberries last a lot longer in our home because they're taking a lot longer to go through something that's actually frozen. So I would be careful like of young kids like 2 and under with them because they are very frozen. You don't want them to, they might not be ready for that. But for my kids, they were good, and my kids are 3 and 5.
Good for adults too. I thought they were delicious. I've never tried anything like that before. Also, Bethany was telling me that frozen grapes are a family favorite here.
And there's nothing special that you need to do with those. You literally just clean off your grapes and stick them like on a plate or something, put them in the freezer, and it's a really good, refreshing, healthy snack in the summertime.
That's exactly how I describe these too. It's just so refreshing. You just pop this like little icy, juicy, fruity bite. Yeah. Well, let's talk about the popsicles because these clearly are a crowd favorite.
It's a whole watermelon base, and we make them a couple different ways, but the main way is that you just chop or cube your watermelon, put it into a blender, and then we like to add different things to it. So these have in them some lime juice, some fresh mint, just very small, chopped up, and then strawberries, but we also do other berries, often just frozen berries, strawberries, blueberries, blackberries, and just mix them all together in a blender.
Do you ever add any kind of like natural sweetener? Does it depend on the sweetness of the fruit? Or usually it's probably sweet enough this time of year.
It's very sweet, yeah. So I never add any extra sweetener. Sometimes what I'll do, even if I'm not quite as adventurous, I will just put like some seltzer or some water into my popsicle molds and then just put cubes of watermelon and kiwi or mango or whatever fruit you have into there, and basically
I bet that looks really pretty.
It looks really pretty, and it's again a really healthy snack for the summertime, very refreshing, and it makes it easy because you just use whatever is around your home. So like whatever you happen to buy at the grocery store that week, it all goes together. Kids like fruit, so.
Oh, that's great. Yeah, you use it while you're leftover food.
Yeah.
Well, you're giving me good ideas because I made a watermelon mint lemonade last summer on my channel. So I will link that recipe in my description box below, and you can just pour that into your popsicle molds. Do you guys want a popsicle?
Yeah.
I feel like that's the general consensus in the room here.
All right, here you go, Bradley.
Wow, that's really good.
Good.
The mint makes such a difference.
Yeah,
it's like it's not overpowering, but yes. Is that from your garden?
It is from our garden. It just adds a really nice, like, subtle, refreshing taste to it, I think.
Oh, that's awesome. It makes it a little more complex than just the watermelon.
Yes.
Emmett, I think you are thoroughly enjoying that. That's almost gone. So we are going to make our indoor s'mores. You can spread peanut butter or Nutella on your graham crackers, but you don't have to. And then I have chocolate chips and our marshmallows here. So yes, you can get spreading, Emma. Go ahead. Would you like to try the Nutella?
Yeah.
It's chocolatey. It's very delicious. Does anybody want peanut butter?
I do.
You do? Okay.
I don't.
You don't? Are you going to try Nutella also?
What do you want on yours, Emmett?
This is chocolate.
Do you want to try spreading a little bit?
Just chocolate chips and marshmallows.
I want to do it all
Take a
by
little dunk of
myself.
peanut butter.
Wait, I dropped my knife. That's so
All right, go
funny.
grab it. Good job, Hadley.
Look at me.
You're doing such a nice job.
Daddy, look at me.
Ooh, I like it.
Emma, did you want to put marshmallows on yours?
Yeah, I can. Can I put marshmallow on me?
You need a marshmallow, Ben? Because sometimes if you put a marshmallow in the microwave for a little too long, it'll explode. You can use more chocolate chips if you need them. Clearly, Miss Ann has a bit of a sweet tooth, so all of my treats are
You got a chocolate volcano over there.
sugar-centric.
I want some marshmallow.
What do you think? Do they taste good?
Yeah.
Yeah. How's that Nutella, Emma?
It's good.
Is that a good addition?
Yeah.
And it's growing a beard over there.
I see that. It's a nice look for you. Oh, awesome. That is the mark of a truly delicious s'more right there.
Mommy.
Yum.
Nice work, Emmett.
How is that, Ben?
Good.
Hadley, do you want your marshmallows warmed up? So they're like soft
You
and
want-
gooey?
In the microwave? Here.
How
Here you go. Hold it with 2 hands. Okay.
Look at mine. I don't know how to eat it.
Here. Okay, here.
Whoa, that big pile, Mommy.
It is a big pile.
Some,
Alright, you gotta start eating it, Hadley.
I don't know how to eat it.
Okay, go for it. How is that? Now you
Good.
just take a bite with the cracker in too. So you get all of the flavors together.
I want to know this more.
So what did you choose, Hadley? An apple?
Yeah.
Yummy. Crunchy. Ben, what did you pick?
A cracker.
A cracker. Could have guessed that one. How about you, Emmett?
Salami and cheese.
Delicious. Those are my favorite as well. Good choice. How about you, Em?
Cracker.
Cracker. my kids with the carbs. There we go. That makes a lot of sense. So this is our kid-friendly charcuterie plate.
What is this, Mom?
That is the yellow pepper.
Back on the plate. I put those on in honor of my son Jack because he loves bell peppers. That's probably his favorite raw veggie. But this is a great option not only for snack time but even for lunch, especially if you add the meat and cheese and crackers. It's almost like a Lunchable.
And there's a carrot, a baby carrot.
I don't like carrots.
Hadley, are there any vegetables you do like?
I do like kale.
You like, wait, carrots or kale?
Kale.
Kale?
What is this? And
That's
salad.
cheese.
And salad? That's amazing. Do you grow any of that in your garden?
Yeah.
Wow, I bet that tastes really, really good. What's your favorite thing from your garden, Hadley? Crackers.
Do you like the tomatoes?
Yeah.
Yeah, see, we're still waiting on those though, right?
Oh, yeah. There's nothing better than a garden fresh tomato, huh? And I think I saw some zucchini over on your kitchen counter, too.
No.
Yeah? Emma, what's your favorite vegetable?
I like carrots and lettuce.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you always have lettuce on your sandwiches, right?
And I like fish and crackers.
Lettuce and crackers.
That's a good combo. How about you, Benjamin? Do you have a favorite vegetable?
He likes broccoli. Broccoli and carrots.
Carrots. Oh, you know what else I think you like? Correct me if I'm wrong. Don't you like Brussels sprouts?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like Brussels sprouts.
I know, which is shocking. What are Brussels sprouts? They look like teeny tiny little cabbages, right?
Except the taste is kind of different in that you have to. And they are salty.
Salty?
And they taste good.
Good. You guys like your little snack plate?
Yeah.
Your little charcuterie board
Yeah.
for kiddos?
I think we can tell what your favorite things are on there, guys.
That's okay. It's good to offer a variety because you never know, they might try something new. And if not, at least some of their old standbys are on there, right? So we'll fill their bellies.
You know what? You actually might like this one with the peppers or with the carrots and try to dip it in. You want to try the carrot with the dip and see what it tastes like? It's kind of just like salad. It's like salad dressing. So when you put your salad under the dressing, can I see what you're doing, Hads? How does that taste? Do you like it with the salad dressing? Yeah, look at that. You like carrots.
Yay!
This is really good. What is that?
Thank you. I made it myself.
Oh.
It's like my homemade ranch. So it's sour cream, half sour cream and half mayo. You could sub like yogurt too. And then I used dill and onion powder, garlic powder, a little Worcestershire sauce.
So my kids did not like vegetables, but then we learned the power of salad dressing. And if we have some good salad dressing, now my kids love spinach, kale, lettuce, and we can have a salad and they will eat that for dinner.
I think that's a great tip because I'd rather them get a little bit of greens than not at all.
Absolutely. And there's so many options for salad dressing out there.
Mm-hmm. And like I said, I made my own. It's so easy to make salad dressing. I don't think people realize that.
Yeah.
I mean, this is a little more of a dip, but vinaigrettes and even creamy dressings.
Absolutely.
It's so easy to make.
And I think it becomes fun for the kids. Like if there's a couple different options, it's like, ooh, which dip or which salad dressing do you want today? Hallie says, what are my options? What are my options for food today?
That's a good question.
Right? Is that what you asked?
What's on the menu?
I also wanted to talk to Bethany a little bit about baking because it turns out that that is an interest we share. We love to bake for our families. So tell me about what you make and why you love baking.
Yeah, we love to bake here and the kids love to join in on it. So we do a lot of breakfast things. I love to make breakfast breads and muffins mainly. Those are probably our two biggest things here. And I like it because it's just something that's right there on the counter. The kids come downstairs and it's just like, here you go, take a slice, take a muffin.
Yep.
Something super easy and it's different from like, you know, the regular cereal or breakfast bars or whatever else we usually have.
Just to kind of piggyback off of that, I think that's a great thing to have
like after school or as a snack too, sort of that grab and go where they don't have to wait for you to make something. Also, just a side benefit, it makes the house smell really delicious, which I love about baking. And it is, I haven't really experimented a lot with my kids in the kitchen as far as like dinner prep, knife skills, that kind of stuff is a little bit intimidating to me. Even though my oldest is 8, I'm just a little bit cautious about that. But baking, everybody loves it. Baking with kids, I find to be really fun and easy and a little bit messy, but not like detrimental to the finished product.
Right, I feel like if you end up with flour on the table or whatever, like that's a given, but it's okay. It's easily swept up and the kids have a lot more fun with that.
Yeah.
My kids really like to crack eggs right now, which like still scares me, but
Me too.
They're getting better at it.
I was shocked at how good they were, even just on their first go around. Yeah, so something you can try with your kids, cracking the eggs, measuring, whisking. Oh, I should have brought it with me here today. I made little mini banana bread muffins.
They're delicious.
Well, I have a recipe for them on my channel, and my kids, Ben and Andrew, helped me make them, so you'll see them in the video. But for these, I use like a, have you heard of a cookie scoop? It's kind of like a mini ice cream scoop.
Oh, okay.
But it has a spring on it, so that whatever you put in it comes out really easily.
Okay.
And my kids have been loving using that, so they scoop the batter into the little muffin tins.
Awesome.
Yeah, so yeah, I just wanted to share that baked goods are such kind of a different treat because you don't make them every day, but it's just a fun thing to make with your kids and also an easy grab and go snack too. So that's another one that's on our list of top snacks for kids.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah. Thank you so much, Bethany, for joining. Well, I should say, thank you for inviting me into your kitchen because she's not joining me here in my kitchen. I'm in her home. But it was so great to meet you.
I am so glad you guys could come up here. Thank you for making the drive. This was a lot of fun. I know my kids really enjoyed it a lot.
Yeah, it was really nice. We haven't been around too many other kids, so it's nice to have a very small, contained play date where the kids could get outside and play and we could eat some really yummy food too.
I know I was enjoying a lot of this food too.
Well, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. You can follow me on Instagram at Ann's Family Recipe, and you can follow Bethany at
Waves and Lilacs, and my website is also wavesandlilacs.com.
So thank you so much for joining us here in Bethany's kitchen, and I'll see you again soon with more family recipes.